Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel. If you are visiting channel for a first time, then my introduction is on your screen. I'm thankful for each one of you because it's just you and just you who is helping me and this channel to grow. I thoroughly enjoy learning and sharing software development languages and technologies with you. It's a mission which I am trying to drive with everyone whose aim is to establish career in software industry. Please keep watching, sharing and motivating others to subscribe to your channel. Also, press the bell icon to never miss the updates. Thank you. Let's start learning.
So in the part H, we are going to talk about the aggregate functions. This topic is important because here, the Salesforce provides you few functions which have a purpose. As you can, as you know, that functions means that a piece of code which you have declared, or you can say, you have made a function. And instead of writing that piece of code, you are simply calling the function that serves a purpose. That means that, these functions are going to help you to save your line of code, your piece of code. Okay. So let's understand one by one these, the functions. Before we start, I want to tell you that, I am continuously uploading the job opportunities which I am finding out from here and there for you, so that you can find suitable job opportunity, can the apply directly, because the most of job opportunities have the email address. In case if any job opportunity do not have the email address, you can simply they visit the company's website and then you can the apply for it. Also, I'm uploading on the other social media like Instagram, LinkedIn page, Twitter, Facebook, so that that can reach to you in a most easy, or whichever social media you are using. All right. Also, in the playlist section, you can see that I'm continuously uploading, the courses. Like for example, this Epics, so basic to advanced. Now, each course like Epics, Aura, Experience Cloud, Admin, each course I upload in a sequence. That means topic by topic, because that makes a continuation. And in a topic, I try to put all the effort, all the the concept for you in a most easy and a practical approach, so that that can help you in your the interviews and the projects. Okay, let's start now. So we are starting with the aggregate function, and the very first we are going to use is count. Okay, now the name itself is defining count. Count means when you want to count. Now, for example, remember again the example. You want to you want to count how many students are standing in a row. So you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And the how many cars are parked. So you again start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So count also has the same purpose. This function, first of all, let me tell you the syntax. Select count field API. I mean the you should put the field here on which you want to start counting. So field API from SOQL. Now that means that as soon as you will write the query, right? Select count field API from SObject. Okay. So for example, select And let's, take the example from here. Let me take the taking time to load. Happen. Okay. Let's say, let's take this one. Okay. So now I want to, this is the, this is the general query I have. Okay. So you can see when I'm writing the query, select ID facts from account. You get the result of, the whether the field have a value or don't have the value. You are seeing the, you are seeing that in a result. Let me do one thing more. See here, right? Many of the records do not have the facts value. Now that means you are seeing the record having or not having the facts field value. Now you want to count. Now again, I want to take you back. When you say that I want to count, do you count a blank? Which is not present. Let's say you are standing in a parking lot and you want to count car. So you count cars, right? Which is present there, which is not available. How you will count, right? You see the car and then count. So that's why you put the count here. Okay. You put the count here and you see that, there are the 15 records we have, 15 records of the account object we have, which have the value inside the facts field. Okay, sorry. Let me show you. Count 15. Okay, let's verify it. How many rows? 15. That means if you start counting 1, 2, 3, so this will be all together, this will be your 15. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. See? Okay. Understood? Any confusion? Now, if you have any confusion, please ask. No confusion? Okay. Perfect then. So what is, the purpose of the count is? Count purpose is to give you the count of records, and on which basis you will put the field API. Now your counter will count, all those fields, all the records who have, that field have the value. That means you have the, the facts here. So in each of, your facts field, you will see that, okay, this have the value. So, that will be counted, which is not available, then, that will be, no use to count, right? Okay. Now, Many times you will see that, okay, before that, when you put a field here, okay, when you put the field, like for example, the ID, and you click execute, you see that, okay, this has specifically counted your ID, okay, and you see the count here, okay. So you provided the field API here, and you're seeing the result that, okay, we have the 121 IDs available, right? Let's say I'm not putting any, any field here. So what it will do, it will again show the total number of, the rows. Let's see here. 121 total number of record, because you haven't provided any field here. So what, your count function did, count function counted the records available inside the account object. And now this time they have, simply check that how many records your account object have. Okay. Earlier it was counting on the ID, that how many IDs we have. Okay. Simple, clear. Okay. Any confusion, I'm giving you the, the opportunity. You raise the hand and, or you can put the question in your chat and I will answer you. But please do not, go with any sort of the confusion. Please do not. Now, we have the another function, which, is similar, but have a unique, the purpose. Now, and that's, the interview question as well, that what is the difference between the count and the count distance? So here, let's go here. And let's take, the example again, the facts. Okay. Now you can see that this facts 503-421-7801, 503-421-7801, 503-421-7801. Now this is repeating, right? This is repeating. So if I write count, I see 17 result. Okay, the total number of, the count is 17 as a result. But if I add count, or I should say, if I use the count distance function, then I see that this number will be reduced. And now the number is 15. And if you, the subtract 17 minus 5, then you will see that it basically have, the remove the duplicacy. So this function also count the records based on field provided, but remove the count of duplicate value, right? You're right. Okay, let's see. So let's say if I copy this one here and I just save the record. So ideally, I have pasted this 2 more times. Okay. So if I go here, it should now be 19. Okay. But if I go here, this is not changing because duplicacy, if a field have a, the same value, then it do not count the duplicate values, right? Okay. So what it will take, it is like 1, then it found, okay, this is again coming, so avoid it. 2, this is again, they see that, okay, this is again coming, avoid. This is also coming, avoid. This is also coming, avoid. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Okay. Understood? So this is, the interview question as well. And then, if there is a business requirement that you want to count, uh, on a certain field, but the duplicate value should not be counted. So you can use count distant function. Okay. Another function we have is average, AVG. This is how, we write. We don't write the complete one, the average. This is, the right name of the function, average. Now, average, what they will do, I should take a, the real-time example. 1 second. So, is it going interesting, or, you have some sort of doubt or query? Okay. So let's say, let's run this query, annual revenue we have. Okay. So we have, annual revenue. Okay. Now, the certain records we have the annual revenue, certain we don't have. Okay. So this average function will do what? So let's say, let's first of all understand the concept of the average if you're not aware of. Average means is sum divided by number of records. So for example, if there is a student name, the Rohit. Okay. Now Rohit scored the 10 in one subject, 20 in one subject, 30 in one subject, 40 in the another subject, and 50 in another subject. So sorry, another subject. So the average score of Rohit will be 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 50, and then you have to divide by how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 5 subject. So you have to divide this. So that will be your average. Okay. So same, the purpose. Now your average function is going to serve here. So what you have to do is you have to simply put ABG average, okay, and the field here, and you execute. So you see the the average here. Okay, easy. Okay, any confusion? See, I'm requesting you again and again. If you have any confusion, please ask. Don't hesitate. Mega, Priti. Now, fourth we have is sum. Sum means the same thing, that this will sum all the field values. 200, and then keep adding. So if I just remove and replace this, and all my viewers, if you like my teaching pattern, if you really see that I am putting my efforts to share my knowledge, then please put a thumbs up. Don't hesitate. It do not cost anything. It just gives me motivation. So, I feel that you love me. So put your, the like what and put a comment, the if you have any questions, appreciations you want to share, any feedback you want to share. Also, please share with your colleagues, with your friends, so that they can also get a help and can do well in their career. So now we want to see the sum here. So we got the sum. Okay, interesting. Anything? Yeah, that's actually a good question. So the question, is that in the average, where it is, in the average, we see that, the many of the account record do not have any sort of the values. So, the question which she asked is that I mean, how we are doing the calculation? Are we considering all the records, the account records, or we are only considering the account record which which have some value inside the annual revenue? Okay, so the answer is yes, we are, the only considering the records which have the, which have some sort of the annual revenue inside it. Let's see the example. So, one second. Okay. So, we just now, have seen that, the total sum is this. Okay. Now keep your calculators ready. Sum equal, okay, 202,797.77. And we see the, the average 8,111.9108. And here, we can see, so let's see 25. So now if you divide 25, you will get this result. Okay. All right. Okay. Good question. Thank you for asking this. Now, the fifth function we have is max. That means finding the maximum. Okay. Finding the maximum. So let's, take this example only. I am changing. Now I want to see that, which account record has the maximum annual revenue. So instead of, writing whole logic, what I am using, I'm simply, putting the max function here, max, and I can see that, this particular, this is the maximum annual revenue we have among all the account records. That's the maximum annual revenue we have, right? Okay. And if I want to see the minimum, that what is the minimum annual revenue I have? So that is the minus 987. Okay. Any confusion? No? All right. So, now, there must be some question in your mind that, hey, Prashant, okay, we understood that this is, this is the maximum annual revenue we have. This is, the minimum annual revenue we have among all. But what if I want to see the which particular, the record have this maximum annual revenue, right? So the answer I am going to give you in the next session. That means we have this. After H, we have I. So answer I will give you, because if you will try this, you will get an error. Okay. So answer I'm going to give you in the next session. People, who are taking the classes, please stay and let's connect after 15 minutes. But for my viewers, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to show your love subscribe, click like button, share in your friends' channels. And till then, stay safe, take care of your country, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of your country. We'll meet again. Till then, Jai Hind,